So I missed a whole week of streaming and doing vlogs. I was really not feeling well. I was in bed for 2, 3 days. Then I was out of bed, into bed. It started New Year's Eve, and I'm just now starting to get kind of back on my feet. But I've changed the schedule. So this is Rambling 101, and in Rambling 101, a lot of times I talk about the upcoming things for my channel and stuff like that. So some of the things I need to do that I've talked about a lot all the time is make a new mask. Cat actually ate my other one that I made, so I gotta make another one. You know, I'm gonna get a green screen eventually for the puppet shows, and also because I seen that Steam Labs has this thing where you guys can put face masks on, and I thought that'd be fun to put a face mask on top of my mask. Maybe not, maybe. Let's see what else. But I haven't felt well. I've had irritability, which is also a sign of depression. I just think that sometimes, even though I'm not in high amounts of pain, the combination of everything just wears me down. And being tired and not wanting to get out of bed and being weepy, and you know, it just kind of wears on me. It just makes me want to go and I can't sleep all the time. I can't even actually be in bed all the time because it compounds the problem. Because I have pain when I lay in bed. It's different pain than when I stand. It's different pain than when I sit. Right now, sitting, it's my whole lower back, my legs, from my knees down bother me. My shoulder's not too bad when I'm sitting. Not usually. But I used my shoulder a lot today because I edited a video. The other reason, so I changed my stream. I decided that I was going to change my streaming schedule for a couple reasons. One, I started to get caught up in the whole sub thing. That happens to me every year. I start looking at the subs. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm moving along. And then I drop. And even though I know the reasons why I drop, it still kind of is like one of those things that just affects you. It affects you. It's kind of like, you know why somebody's mad at you, but when they're mad at you, it still upsets you. Even though you know why they're mad at you, you know, it upsets you, and then you tend to, like, fight back. Look how long my hair is, guys. Woo, and that's all just on the top. See? I can't do it with my other arm, but here, look, see? Look how big my arms are. I have, like, big old giant monster arms. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not that I care, but I'm thinking that could be part of the reason my shoulders bother me. I got it up. Look, 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 look. I've been stretching. It's getting straighter, but that hurts. It doesn't hurt so bad if I'm sitting like this and I can lean back, but to get, oh yeah, oh, that hurts. Yeah. So I do a lot of stretching when I can. When I feel like crap, I don't do much of anything. So, let's see. Tuesday mornings. Okay, so I changed my stream schedule, and I'm changing the way I do it. Because like I said, I was looking at, 3-4 months ago, I was almost at 330 in subs on YouTube, and now I'm almost back to like 310. And there's, you know, there's lots of reasons. It's not reflected directly on me, per se. Not really. Though some of it could be. I am probably not the most exciting person to watch. And I'm a kind of YouTuber, video creator where it would be the people who like me are going to watch, and the passerby is just going to keep on passing by. And they might pass by again, they might pass by. And then there'll be people that'll add you because they're being nice, but then they never watch you. I go through my subscriptions for that particular reason, but I will keep people that I don't watch who are under a certain amount because I know they need those subs and they're important. So when they hit a certain level, then I will, like 500 or 1,000, I might, you know, I might not watch them anymore. But anyway, so I was like getting really kind of down about it. And the end of the year always makes you kind of, anyway. So I thought, well, let's do something different. Now, when I first started YouTube, I did 3 videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I did 3 videos all the time. I would sit down and I would film an hour or 2 hours worth of video time, and then I would edit it and then I would put it on YouTube. Nobody ever watched those. I think very few people. And so I am now averaging about 10, 12 views a video. That's really good. It's not as good as some people, but I don't compare myself, so we're good. I mean, when you look at 3 years ago, I had nobody watching my videos. Months would go by with nobody watching my videos except me. There'd be 1 or 2 views, and it would always be me. So I'm doing okay. I'm rubbing my leg because it hurts. So this is how I decide. And I don't want to get burnout. So when I start to feel like this is all becoming a little overwhelming, that's when I take a step back and I look at it and decide what I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it up. And we'll see how long this goes. If it works, if it doesn't, then I'll change it again. Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, I'm going to stream. I'm going to try to get up early so that it's not too late in the afternoon for those people that are on the East Coast, and not too late in the evening for those people over in the UK that sometimes watch me, or the Netherlands. So I'm going to try to accommodate that, because I don't have a whole lot of people in the US that watch me, and if they do, they're on the East Coast or they're Long Roger and they're in Colorado, which is an hour difference from me. So I'm between 6 and 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to get on, and I'm going to stream for an hour to an hour and a half. If I feel really good, I might hit 2 hours of one game, and then I'm going to switch over and I'm going to stream for an hour to 2 hours on a different game. So I'm going to produce 2 streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Sundays I'll do 3. So that'll give me a total of, 10 hours of video streaming. Because I decided I didn't want to be a partnership at Twitch, I didn't understand that they would make you not be on other platforms. So that one's out. I don't know about Mixer. Mixer doesn't say anything about not sharing your streams and stuff on other channels, but they have a whole different thing going on with them, like morals and their ideals and their mission statement. So I haven't really looked into that very much. So my goal was last year to get on to Twitch and Mixer, which I did this year. I still don't have my puppets done. Well, I did my puppets. Okay. So I did my puppets for Shardvixen. I did Lily and Lloyd, and I had Stick Baby. And I have a whole series that I want to do, and I'll have a whole animation series I want to do with Stick Baby. But my dogs ate my puppets because they taste so good with the paper mache, Cats eat the mask because of the glue. Dogs eat the paper mache. If I had ferrets, they would just be probably eating it or pulling it away and hiding it. So this year, I'm going to center on Shardvixen's Magnificent channel. Thus, that's why I did the Tuesdays and Thursdays. So then it leaves me Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Wednesday afternoon, evenings, when Bobby Joe gets done with swimming, we'll go back to doing Level Down and Minecraft. Fridays will be Boo Boy and me for Shardvixen. I've gone from 0 to 50 in a year on Shardvixen, so I'm really happy about that. That means that I have in the next year's growth, I can get to 100, if not double that, to 200, and that would be a plus. And that does it all pretty much by itself. So, I mean, there are people from the Geknip Gang, whoop, 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 just like they're on this channel. But there's people that aren't in the Geknip Gang who are subscribed to Shardvixen's, and that's good. Now, the problem with Shardvixen's is that Boo Boy is really, really smart, and there's a lot of games he likes to play that technically aren't family-friendly games. So finding family-friendly games to play on there is kind of a challenge. I wanted to do some Wii games that we have, that him and I have played together, and Wii U games. But right now I moved the consoles down, and I have 4 consoles set up to stream to. The PS3, I have to wait for the splitter. So, it's one of those things. Happy New Year, by the way. I forgot to say that because we're almost a week out. So the idea is to work more on Shardvixen. So it means more puppets, more animation. I want to get more of the animation done I've been working on. I'm so very close. I know. You guys are like, she might nah about the animation, and we never see anything. But my illness keeps getting in the way. It not only gets in the way of streaming, but it gets in the way of animation because I have to stretch my arm out to use the mouse. Now I'm trying some new things. I'm going to clean my tablet off, which is what I use to film my vlogs with. It also was what I was using the live vlogs with, but I'm not doing that no more. I'm going to invest in either a GoPro in the next couple of months or a webcam. I haven't decided because I got some list of things I want to get. And so then I'll be doing that for the live vlogs because everybody said they really liked the live vlogs. They enjoyed it, so I want to do more of those, and I want to do some outside, like I said, especially when summer comes because I need to get out. I have to take vitamin D supplements. I'm hoping that I'll get outside more, and maybe that won't be a problem, but I get outside and I get, interestingly enough, I get really, really cold, or I get really, really hot. Of course, I'll get really, really hot. Then I get really, really cold, and then I have a fibro attack. I'm trying to maintain this. Now, my aunt, I have an aunt who has fibromyalgia, and she is basically a hermit because it's just so problematic for her to move. She has the same issues I have, that the more she exercises, the worse she feels, even though it's better for your body. So it's kind of like you have to push yourself to do the exercising, even though it makes you sick. And so I'm working on that. I'm going back on my eating because I gained 20 pounds in a month and a half because I fell off the eating wagon, which isn't healthy for me either. And yes, I'm fat, and I don't care if people say, oh, you're not fat. I am fat, okay? I have fat on my body. Just look at my arms. Of course, they're about the fattest part of me is my arms. My arms, my belly, and my thighs. Everything else seems to be a good proportion. See, my arms, they're pretty good proportion. My ankles are pretty well proported, my feet. So it's like I go, woo, and then go, boop. So, I've been struggling with the weight for a while. So, I mean, it's not a new thing. My daughter's 27. I've been struggling since I was pregnant with her. But, I go up and down and lose weight and then gain weight. And, because I have the eating disorder that's attached to my mood disorder. So, you know, it's now attached to my fibromyalgia, sorry. And it's not like I have dandruff. It just... I hit my head right here yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday, under the stairs. I forgot I was under the stairs and I stood up. That's bad of me. So I got a bump and it hurts every once in a while, so I'm rubbing my head. I like, one of the things I like is people to brush my hair or rub my heads. I don't know why. I think because people never touch you. You know, in a friendly, happy way on your head, or even in a not so friendly, happy way. No, that's not what I meant. In a not in an intimate way. I mean, I don't think people touch people's hair unless they want it. You know, I don't know. Forget I said it. I mean, I touched my children's head, so I don't know where that went. It was going to a really strange place, but it would be nice if I was petted, I guess. So, let's see. So, like I was saying, and so vlog is going to be done on Saturday nights, kind of late. Will probably be posted on Sunday mornings, sometime after the first stream or before it, depending on how I get up, or if I get it done at night. I'm pretty good at putting my vlogs together. It's just getting my title cards and stuff done. But, so that's kind of how it's going to work for a while, and we'll see how the thing that I'm changing up is I'm going to put more games out, and you're like going to go, what? But I have so many games, and I want to get them done. So I'm going to be doing, like, No Man's Sky, Fable, like on Tuesday. I'm not sure if that's how it's going to go right now, but then what I really want to do is the PS4, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, and the PS3. But until I get the splitter for the PS3, we'll just be bouncing between the three of them. I'm going to get me another charger for my PS3 chargers. And then once I get through those games, I won't be picking games up like that. I'll pick one, like maybe the Xbox 360 to do the older games on. And unless they absolutely have to do the PS3 games. I don't know. That PS3 is like on its last legs. I have cleared it and set it back to default settings. I don't know how many times. So and wiped everything and then put everything back on. But we have like a lot of Lego games for me and Boo Boy are on there that we want to play. Which are on Shardvixen's, but they're like 15-minute and they're not very good. So I thought it would be fun now that he's talking better. Because it was when he was not talking so well that we started. I mean, think of it. It was when he was 2, we started Shardvixen's Magnificent Channel, and he's now going to be 5. So, that's a big growth, especially with the way he talks, even though he's hard to understand. He screams at us all the time because we don't understand him. But that's the plan, is to work on Shardvixen's Magnificent Channel, to finish up that animation, and I know... Like I said, you're all like, blah, blah, blah. But I am so very close to the very end of it. We're getting into the massive battle at the end. The sadness about the animation, which I might make a vlog about it, is that when I started, the beautiful No Man's Sky, it wasn't as animated as it is now. And so all the things that I had thought about and made in my animation, they actually did in their game, so it makes the animation kind of dated, but that's alright. It's fun, and it's a good learning thing, and it's teaching me things about myself, and it's teaching me things about how to animate. Now, I got a new animation studio down. I've not yet used it. I'm doing a cooking series, of course. I've told you it's going to show up, I hope, by the end of this month. I've made the stop motion animation. I just have to put it together. So I'm going to play with the new stop motion. I think it's called Stop Go or Go Motion or something like that. It's a free software. I'm going to try using that and see. I hope it doesn't have a watermark. I don't think it does, but you never know till you get to the end sometimes. And then I'm going to put it out, hook it up, set it up, and do my Just Good Enough cooking, which is a lot like my Just Good Enough crafting, which I also want to center on more crafting stuff. We got these little slime balls, the boys and I, to make, and then we want to do some other stuff like homemade slime. I want to show you guys how I'm going to make chess sets, and then that's the other thing. The other thing I'm going to be working on for Grammy Plays Games is the chat game. So we don't get a lot of people in my chat. It's okay. The chat game, the earning of shards, which are not going to be called shards because, interesting enough, Twitch calls theirs bits or something like that. And then Mixer has sparks and shards. You can get shards and your channel fills up on shards. And I don't know what happens when your channel fills up with shards. But I'm going to read about it and figure it out. So I'm going to learn about the chat bots for Steam Labs. I'm sure Savjaz will give me some help, but I downloaded the paperwork. I'm going to read it. I'm going to learn how to make a chat bot. I'm going to make a chat bot. I'm going to make the games, and then you guys are either going to get VixBits, Shardbits, Shardbytes, VixBytes, something like that. We're going to name it something. And then I will make the website, and you guys will be able to take those VixBits, Shardbytes, Shardbits, VixBytes, whatever I decide to go with. And you'll trade those in. I have to figure out how to do the counter. I know a way to do it. I've seen it done before. I want to figure out a way to make a counter because it's technically their non-currency currency. So I have to figure out how, when you turn in your Shardbits, that they deplete off the list of what you have. And I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out yet. So, but the idea will be you can earn them and then trade them in for things. And we'll see how this works. It may not work at all. I don't know. Sometimes I come up with brilliant ideas and they don't work. And I don't know what to tell you. But, so the next vlog will be Know Thyself. I'm going to try to put these on Twitch too. I don't think you can put videos on Mixer, but I don't know, maybe. I just haven't learned it yet. Tomorrow, which will be Sunday because today's Saturday. Tomorrow I will be doing Assassin's Creed in the morning. And then the Geknip Gang is having a community event. So I'm going to try to stream that. And then I will maybe do one other stream. So it's going to be Assassin's Creed, No Man's Sky. And I think I want to try Tomb Raider for the Xbox One that I downloaded. That would be really fun, I think. All right, so that's it. I'm sure I left out a lot of stuff, but if you don't see me stream for a while, just know it's probably because I'm sick and then I'm readjusting things. Everyone needs to take a break sometime. I know there's a lot of streamers out there that never took breaks. I know that. They just stream like mad and stream. But they're doing much better than I'm doing. And sometimes it's just too depressing to come and sit down and realize that maybe you're not moving along as fast as you thought you would, which in reality I am moving exactly as fast as I thought I would. It's just hard to look at. I've come a long ways in 3 years, and so I'm very proud of myself, and I thank all of you for coming. And like I said, we're gonna work on a whole nother year, and maybe new people will come, or maybe it'll always be just you guys. Just that's it, and that's fine too. All right, catch y'all on the flip side. I'm out of here. Peace out, peace to you.